Hello and welcome to another update video about Polkadot. For Polkadot, basically, actually unchanged from the last video. I just need to move the waves here a little bit because we were still expecting, in an ideal case, another low. It's currently unclear if we will get that. I would still primarily be looking for another dip because the ideal target for this next dip, that would actually be around the $6.60 mark. And we haven't seen that, okay? So let me just take you through the wave count here for Polkadot. For Polkadot, we can still be, let's say carefully bullish. But again, here as well, things are horribly unclear generally at the moment. That is just due to the fact that a lot of coins are currently moving in a way that allow for different interpretations and allow for different scenarios. And therefore, it's sometimes just best to wait for confirmation. For basically only a few coins we have seen so far confirmation or near enough confirmation that we are here in a bullish scenario. For many other coins, it's still unclear. The coins that have come closest are Quant, Ethereum Classic, what else? Matic. They have created an impulse to the upside, more or less ideal impulses. Some other coins here like Polkadot have created a bit of a weird leading diagonal. That's how it could be interpreted in a bullish scenario. And also in this scenario, it would be great to hold here the wave X low. It's not absolutely needed, but it would be great to hold the 655 level. But ultimately what needs to hold generally to maintain the bullish scenario is of course the low at $6. But also if we just take the Fibonacci levels, it is normally the 88.7% Fib level, a very, very central level to be that needs to be holding. Because if we don't hold this level, which is at 643 or 642, it is normally very, very unlikely that we are still, and that that this level is going to hold, and we are still in a what I would consider here a wave 2. If we go in a wave 2 below that 88.7% Fib level, it's just getting unlikely that we're in this scenario. And something more bearish would evolve here. So the 642 level is really the last warning sign basically before it goes below the $6 level, which was the low from the 12th of July. But at the moment we can, as I said, still be carefully bullish. We can count this as a leading diagonal at the moment, but it is unclear. But if we have this as a wave 1, then what we are doing here at the moment can be interpreted as an A, B, C wave. In the C wave, we've got 5 subwaves, and in this C wave, we can see we've already done 5 waves. You could count it like that, and then based on that, we would now be in an impulse to the upside. That's possible. We could have turned around already. As I labeled it in the last video on the chart here, we can already count a 5th wave down, and it has fulfilled the minimum requirements for a wave 5 in that it came below the wave 3. From that point of view, we could be carefully confident that this is currently in this wave 2, especially as what's currently coming up here. You could look at it in terms of an impulse, as long as this high at 748 and this low, which is currently at 751, are not cutting into each other, and as long as we're now making one more high, then it would be a 5-wave move. At the moment it's only a 3-wave move, as you can see. We need to be careful though that this could also be, and this would be more in line with the Elliott Wave count for Bitcoin, for example, this could still be the wave 4. That in fact the wave 3 was here, and that what we are doing is, so at the moment there is no confirmation yet, that this is just a wave A, this is the wave B, and this is the wave C of the wave 4. And this is possible as long as we are still in a range that would be okay for a wave 4 to be in. What would be a range where we need to get more bullish? Because at the moment we can still expect one more dip here before we see a larger recovery possibly after the completion of the wave 2. So in this wave 4 here in yellow, you could go all the way up to 782, which is here the 50% Fibonacci retracement level. So normally if you go higher than that, it would be very unlikely that it is still a wave 4. If we go above that, we could assume that we are already in a breakout scenario here, and that we are already in a wave 3 that would eventually also go above 968, which was the previous swing high here, the August high. At the moment, as long as we are below that level, we have to assume that we are in a wave C, because the difficulty is that a wave C of the wave 4 is also a 5-wave move. So not necessarily that 5th wave will give us confirmation. What would give us confirmation though is if we see that 5th wave up and then a 3-wave pullback, because that on the other hand would give us an indication that we're already in the breakout scenario. Why? Because if this is an impulse in a wave 1, the 3-wave pullback in a wave 2 would make a higher low, and that would then be a really good confirmation that we indeed are going higher here. Yeah, so it depends on what the next move down will do. Yeah, but as long as we stay at, or an impulsive breakout above 782 would also be acceptable for 782. Yeah, for confirmation that we are going higher. Not just a wick to 783 please, or 784. Yeah, it needs to be something substantial that we go basically above that level, retest it and actually hold it, and then we can go higher. Okay, so that's currently what I'm looking at here. Possibly a little bit more upside in this current wave 4, even though we are currently finding stiff resistance here at the 38.2% fib level, which is normally for a wave 4 anyway the ideal retracement. Yeah, so be on high alert that at any point now we could see that move down in a 5th wave. Ideal target for that, I mentioned it, here between 667 and 654, even though we might have to change that a little bit, because obviously as you can see the wave 4 is now going a little bit higher, so it might in the end be a bit higher, but we won't be able to calculate that until we have seen the peak of the wave 4. Alright, and that is currently my update about Polkadot. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and if you really like the content then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching, bye bye.